Hey everybody, welcome back to Vestaangelstarot Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be like a daily insight to pick up on your energy of how some of you are doing during this retrograde eclipse and full moon energies that are going around, okay? Now remember, everybody is not going to be affected by Mercury in retrograde. It does play part of your zodiac sign and how your chart, your personal chart is, okay? But remember that Mercury is just like this until the end of July, okay? Jupiter is still also retrograde, and Jupiter was one of the cards that came out here until, I believe, like the second week of August, mid-August, yes. So if you have been having any type of relationship problems, especially in marriage, things should go, I don't want to say back to normal, but during this retrograde period and the eclipse of Mercury, okay, things will be brought up front and close to you to evaluate and to pay more attention to what needs growth, which can be you, the other person, or the relationship itself, okay? Things that was, not talked about or swept up under the rug and not really dealt with and overlooked, and how people really didn't communicate or, respond in a relationship, or held back or gave too much. All of that is now being emphasized, okay, up front and close and personal to you, for you also to have a sense of growth within yourself and to look at how your relationship is with the person that you're dealing with, okay? Now, yes, by Jupiter going back direct, I won't say it will fix a lot of problems, but the only way it's going to fix some problems if you pay attention and notice and deal with the things that are being confronted to you right now, okay? That's the only way that a better sense of a relationship will expand, will grow, will give you the answers that you have been looking for, because the answers have not been there. Communication has not been there. You or the other person have been holding back your feelings, holding back your thoughts, not really saying anything about how your relationship with the other person has not been progressing, okay? And the purpose of the eclipse also is to reevaluate and to re-examine and to rethink, why is that? Yes. And then somehow, yes, relationships will be separated because of that. And, still, some of that still depends on Jupiter, which is also the wheel of fate. So some people wheels on their fate will start to turn. And when that starts to turn, some people will, I don't want to say be left behind, but if that person is not due for your fate to continue on, that is also part of the eclipse, okay, of the purpose itself, because you have to continue on what is fate based for you. And a lot of people don't really realize that and still try and include people in their fate when they are not part of their destiny. And that's when you start to have even more conflicts and problems and issues. Yes. Okay, so I've already laid out your sexual tarot. These are the cards that came out during the pre-shuffle. I'm going to do a two-sided spread. You pick which side you feel that is your energy, okay? I did have mysticism, which is my spirituality card of ninth house, okay, to come out. A lot of you are not paying attention to your spirituality, to your intuition, to your guidance, okay? Some of you are. This is a general reading. It's for all zodiac signs. These messages may not resonate with you right now, okay? Tarot readings or oracle readings does not have expiration dates on it. So that don't mean that none of these messages or particularly hypothetical outcomes may not happen. or for some of you, it may. Okay. See what I mean? Letting go. Letting go, entrapment. What I just got through saying about not realizing or paying attention to why things have not been working within your relationships. There's no point of keep trying to sweep it up under the rug and keep saying, oh, okay, it's going to get better, it's going to get better, it's going to get better. It's not going to get better. You personally want it to get better. And this reason it's not getting better is most likely you learned the lesson of whatever that or whatever that person was in your path in the first place. You learned that, okay? But you're having or keeping a sense of entrapment for yourself by trying to allow or keep that other person on your karmic path when they're not supposed to be. It's a sense of still feeling within and knowing within your intuition through your spirituality, your guides, that it's time to let go of the situation. Yes. It's time for a sense of growth. It's time for a sense of expansion. Now, particularly, that is going to be different for everybody. But it's still some sense of empowerment that is needed here. This can be you or the other person. You're still having a sense of victimization, okay, through the heart chakra, a lack of growth. You need to, well, I don't like to say you need to. Everybody can do what they want to do, okay, to a certain extent. Because Jupiter, Saturn, your karmic path is still going to kick in whether you want it to or not. You could do whatever you can do as a human being on this 3D realm and on Earth here to try and keep and hoard and board and everything that you're wanting to do regarding a certain person. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And you will keep having a sense of tower moments or huge problems and obstacles and things that you keep trying to sweep up under the rug. And sooner or later, you're going to realize that your whole life is being devastated by trying to hold on to somebody that is not meant for your path anymore. Okay? And that itself is a sense of victimization. Yes. So whatever side you feel resonates with you, then that is the side that you choose. Okay? Now, even if you feel that both sides resonate with you, roll with it. There's no such thing as a wrong reading, a wrong message. Yes. These are the sole purpose cards here. So I'm going to stop there because I have these other cards that I want to incorporate real quick. Bottom of the deck is what I just got through saying. I'm always channel my messages before I even lay cards on the table. Karma, Saturn, Rahu. Okay, now Rahu, Saturn right now is also sitting in Sagittarius. You know, I do follow and see that want to pop out also too. What I was just talking about. All of this has a part or dealing with your fate, with your prosperity, ways of prosperity that came out, your sense of empowerment, everything that you do or involve or blend with another human being, all of it is karma. Okay? Sometimes people will hold on to karma too long. And you cannot do that when you have a sense of past life to complete. Okay? Our souls, our spirits always continue on. Even after our shell, our body die. Okay? But our spirit, our soul never die. So whatever your past life, whatever you did in your past life, with your soul, with your spirit, carries on the karma here into your present life. Okay? So whatever you didn't finish here in your past life, you have to deal with this karma here in this lifetime now. Now, if you don't finish it in this lifetime, then this sense of past life will be your past life now in your next ascension. Okay? You ever notice how you may meet somebody, like this card just popped out, a soulmate, okay? And you feel like you've known that person before. You felt like you've been with that person. For some people, a person I met, I feel like I've already been married to that person before. You have some sense of deja vu is the word that I want to use. Okay? You have a lot of synchronistic or a lot of type of commonalities here on Earth. And you try and figure out why. Our mind or brain cannot comprehend or has the level of capacity to understand any type of past life or past karma right now while we're here on Earth. Our soul and our spirit can hold and handle all of that information. Okay? Only till you get to a certain level of ascension where that you can kind of input or dig into your acoustic records. Some people can learn to go back and read their acoustic records. Okay? I'm not to that level yet. Only then will you truly understand what is your true karmic path. You cannot try and map out with your brain or your mind right now as a human and determine by your actions and your choices right now, oh, this is the path that I want to go. Yes, you have a certain amount of choices, but that doesn't mean that it's going to go that way. Yes. You can try hard all day, as much as you want, but that don't mean that that is how your life actually is going to go just because you're planning it that way. Especially dealing with Saturn, karma, past life. So let's go ahead and clarify with these and the tarot. Now, before I do this, I had Father Healing to come out. Some of you may be going through some issues through past life regression, through your karma right now, where that you're having or dealing with some type of father issues. Okay. Now, this karma that you can be having right now has a sense or a bearing over you. Where that you're dealing with a lot of father healing issues. Okay, it can be trauma or karma through your childhood, rape, incest, sexual abuse, physical abuse, you know, things that happen in your childhood that is due from your past life and have a sense of hold or karma on you right now also. Some of you it can be an anniversary or something like that to a sense of father healing where some of you have lost a father. Also, I seen mother healing here also. Now, if it's not due to any traumatic things that went through in your childhood, it can be a sense of you needing to connect with your parents right now. Okay? Because a sense of karma is also about to happen with them. Yes. So if you have not been talking to your parents lately, you need to try and mend that relationship now. Okay. Yes. I don't know who that message was for. All right. Now, right now, the second house came out, which is how people view you and how you also view other people. Remember, like I said, the eclipse brings things out, okay, like a mirror. Exactly. That came out right here. Things are happening in a sense of a mirror effect, where that things that go on in your relationship is exactly a mirror. You mirror exactly what the other person gives to you. So if you're having a lot of issues in your relationship right now, that means you have a lot of issues with yourself, and vice versa. So sweeping things up under the table is not going to heal the relationship. It's not going to, not paying attention to the signs. All of that is not going to help the relationship overall. It only is building up more karma for you to have to tread through to be able to try and work on a relationship. Now, everybody know relationships are hard enough as it is, okay? It's all about opening up, listening, a give and take type of sense, okay? A lot of times relationship, one person is always giving more than the other. Sometimes people like relationships like that. But when you do that, it's always somebody, believe me, when that happens in a relationship, somebody always has a sense of what's the word I'm looking for? It can be a sense of victimization. It can be a sense of enviness or jealousy. Okay. A lot of you right now, your past life and your karma, your belief system is really coming to the forefront. What do you truly believe in? Okay. Does this other person that you're dealing with has the same beliefs that you do? You know, a lot of times that's not a problem in relationships, but it can get to a point where it does become a problem. Okay. We have strength here at the bottom of the deck. And I just want to show you here, we also have it here, courage, the strength card. So a lot of strength, a lot of courage right now is needed to understand this level of karma that you're going through. Why is this past life issues or things are playing into your reality right now? Remember, past life is past life, but past life situations or karma always come into your present. You cannot stop that. Okay? Nobody can stop that. That is part of your sense of growth and expansion. Okay? Now, whatever side you feel resonates with you, okay? So I'm going to clarify with the tarot in just a minute. So the first card we have is Entrapment and Mirror, okay? Now, everybody know what a mirror is. You look into the mirror, you see yourself. What is this? Obviously is telling you a sense of entrapment. So, are you entrapping yourself? It's the other person entrapping you because it's a mirror. So if you have a sense of entrapment, okay, whether it's you or you feel that it's coming from the other person, it's still vice versa. It's still a mirror. You still are trapping yourself if you feel that the other person has a level or a sense of entrapment over you. Okay? Because if you don't do anything about it to take a sense of empowerment, yes, then you are entrapping yourself. You are entrapping yourself a lack of growth and expansion, what I just got through speaking about. Okay, now yes, back to the other person. Maybe they feel that you are entrapping them. What does that mean to them? That they're really entrapping their self. They're stopping their own sense of growth, planting new seeds, trying to grow, learn, and expand. Okay, coming out of a level of victimization by feeling a sense of entrapment. Okay, both of you all are mirroring yourself right now. Now, entrapment can be a whole bunch of different things. Okay, it can be from uh, sexuality. It can be love, because you can love somebody so much that that is a sense of entrapment, because you're hindering their growth. A sense of entrapment hindering somebody's growth is also where that they only have to be confined to you. Okay, that's a sense of entrapment. You don't own anybody. Okay, so you can't just entrap somebody to only deal with you. So you also may be mirroring this effect back to that other person. Now, your perception of the person that you're dealing with right now, of this soulmate, what is your perception of this person? That's going to be individual for everybody. Is this soulmate has the perception overall, because perception does talk about um, heart chakra, your feelings, your emotions. Okay, your perception for some of you all is a lack of growth. You cannot expand, so you have a sense of victimization. This can be you or the other person. And why this other person, their perception also with these heart chakra cards, is a level of guilt and not wanting to let go of the situation. That's why this let go card came out. I'm going to pull it up here. Okay, because letting go is a type of bittersweet situation. Okay, bittersweet. You want to keep and hold on to the person that you're dealing with, but for some of you, you want to let them go. And if you feel that you let them go, you're going to be left or feel like a left of feeling guilty. Okay, back to entrapment, perception, mirroring, and letting go. Some of you are needing to let go but can't, because of maybe left with feeling a sense of guilt by wanting to actually to grow and expand, or maybe even plant new seeds with new type of relationships. Okay, people that are due for you right now from your past life, karmic lessons that you also need to play out and finish those in your lifetime now. Okay, for some of you, yes, you feel that it would be a bittersweet moment here, but the angels, your gods, your highest entity, the universe, however you want to say it, they are your support here. Even the other person that may be waiting on you, if you're already in a relationship and have some type of sense of third party relationship, okay, they also still support you. But the level of support is there. A lot of you will feel guilty in a sense, or bittersweet, or having a level of guilt if you let go, okay? Because you feel like this person, you was their support, okay? A lot of people stun or stunt their growth because they feel like if they leave somebody behind, okay, they cannot support their self, whether it's emotionally, whether it's for some type of healing, whether it's financially, okay? It can be all type of reasons here. Now, up under here was pay attention to the signs in reverse, okay? Some of you are now starting to pay attention to the signs here regarding yourself. And these are soul purpose cards here. This is what your soul is speaking to you, is wanting, is trying to help guide you to, for some of you, from a level of entrapment, letting that go, going toward a new soulmate. And now with pay attention to the signs in reverse, you're now starting to realize that I do need a sense of growth. It's time for me to expand. It's time for me to plant new seeds, to meet new lovers, because the growth heart chakra card here, when you meet new people, okay, or fall in love again with somebody else, you're also planting new seeds. You're planting new seeds for your heart to grow and learn and expand from a different wave of prospects from another part of your heart, okay? So now, yes, you are realizing and paying attention to the signs that the universe is giving you a sense of empowerment and strength here, listening to your spirituality and noticing that, yes, this relationship that I am in right now is all karma. It is something that I needed to learn and grow from, okay? Not to allow myself to sit in a sense of victimality or victimization, okay? Because this person is entrapping me and it's lacking my sense of growth overall. Some of you, this lack of growth is also affecting your waves of prosperity here. Some of you had needed to contact an expert and you already done that. That is going to be different for everybody here. It could have been for a doctor or a specialist regarding your father or your mother, okay? But some type of more information was needed. Now, if it's not regarding that, it can be for anything, okay? Anything. But you did reach out and contacted some type of person that you needed the information from, that also gave you a level of strength and support, okay? It could have been a doctor. Some of you may need to talk to a doctor or a specialist. Okay. Also, it could have been, see what I mean about the Five of Swords? Regarding your marriage or relationship, you know, like a counselor or something like that. So now we have the Five of Swords on top of entrapment and mirroring. So arguments, battles. What did I say about the mirror effect? Okay. Every time you feel trapped in this relationship, okay, it's a battle. It's not just a battle between you and the other person as a relationship, as partnership. It's a battle within yourself. Mirror effect. Because you're back entrapping yourself into going back and forth, having battles or arguments or conflicts or the same type of challenges with this situation or relationship. So you really are still battling yourself. You're allowing yourself to keep going back and forth in this battle, okay? This person may win this fight or argument, and then you may feel, the other person may feel like they lost. So now another battle or argument has to take place so they can feel like they won that argument, and it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's a level of entrapment, because you cannot break free out of this still having these arguments, okay? It's a mirror effect. You're really battling yourself because you're allowing the lack of growth to expand you. Some of you want a new start. Some of you want a new start with a new soulmate. It will be coming for a lot of you. Some of you have the perception right now of, I do feel that when I finally let go of the situation, of all these battles and arguments, that has really been reflecting back to myself and what I am allowing myself to deal with, a sense of entrapping myself in this type of situation. I am gathering more empowerment and strength now, paying attention to the signs and learning myself even more on what I do deserve and what I want. Okay, I'm ready for a new start. Even if I have to leave everything behind and start again. Okay, so the Fool card does also talk about, in plain sense, being a fool. So you rather be a fool and have a new start, a new sense of growth, okay, and to plant new seeds in starting a new relationship. Why do you feel that way? Because the level of karma that you had with this person is over. It's time for you to break out and begin something new here. Okay. Now the fool card also speak plainly of what it is. Being stupid. Some of you are plainly being stupid by not really actually seeing the actual true perception of this relationship here. Your perception of how you viewing this person can be wrong for a lot of you. Okay? They can be actually playing you like a fool. I'm sorry about that. My child is very popular, so people tend to keep ringing the doorbell for her. Ten of Wands. Burden. And this is clarifying this here. Letting go. Letting go of the burden here. Letting go of this burden. A lot of you, this burden, these Ten of Wands can be a lot of things. It can be multiple jobs. It can be multiple relationships. It could be burdens of all of the conflicts and arguments and battles and back and forth, and keep going through the same cycle over and over and over again with this person. Okay. For some of you, it can be actually physical attributes. Okay. Where that you're literally breaking your back over a relationship or somebody that you're really entrapping yourself to be with. Okay. But the level of support is here. Your angels, your guides, your highest entity, God, however you want to say, is here giving you support still. Okay. Now, notice that full moon here. Some of you also will start to realize by this next full moon, which will be toward the end of July, about all of these burdens that you have been carrying unnecessarily. Okay. The universe has kept giving you support and strength to carry these burdens. But it's time to let it go. That part of your karmic path is through. It's done. Okay? You can't get mad at your at your fate, at your path that you must walk if you need to let it go. Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. See, as soon as I said it. A new start, a new beginning. Your new path is here. It's time. The Six of Pentacles talks about, remember I said earlier about an uneven give and take, the scales of balance, Libra? That one person may always be given more than the other person. which is also can be a burden here. When one person is always giving more than the other person, it breaks the other person's back. It adds on to the other person even more burdens. Okay? But the 9 is a completion, and then 10 is time to release it. Okay? It's time to release the uneven scales of balance here. Now, that can be juggling more than one job, juggling more than one relationship, an uneven relationship, like I said, an uneven level of give and take. Because now you have started to notice and pay attention to the signs here about the level of balance that is really needed regarding yourself. Okay? Your Ace of Pentacles, and what's up under there? The 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, in reverse though. You no longer want to keep putting work and effort into something that is really turning out to be more burdens on top of you. And the scales are still not balancing out. Regardless of whatever that you do, of however much strength that you continue to put in the relationship, no matter how much you keep playing the fool of the part for the relationship, what is your actual perception of this relationship? Okay? Some of you are noticing and paying the signs now that I have been playing a fool. I have been playing a part for this for a very long time. This other person may start or want you to feel guilty about not keeping the sense of burdens. But who does that? Okay? Self is needed to pay attention. The strength and support is here regarding yourself. Now, for your bottom cards here, we had the sun to actually come out. So the sun does speak of August. It talk of Leo here, the month of August. Sun is about enlightenment, empowerment, actually. Okay. It also talk about healing. It talks about enlightenment, things that are being brought to light right now due to this eclipse. Things are really being brought out and up to the forefront. Even conversation, even battles. More conversations, more battles than you anticipated are now going on here. Okay? And then up under here we have the Tower card. So a lot of you are going to get a sense of a tower moment regarding yourself, the part that you have been playing, your perception of this relationship overall. Okay, things are really being mirrored to you, or you are really facing yourself in the mirror now. Okay, and realizing all the things that you have been doing. It may not necessarily have been a sense of a burden, but it was a lot. It was a lot for you to do. It was a lot for you to take on. But it's now time for that to end. Okay? It's time for more growth. It's more time for a sense to lose that victimization here. I do also see that some of you, after this argument or battle that you had with this person may not want it to reconnect with you because their heart was broken here. Okay? They may not actually see you as a sense of perception, you really being the person to fulfill their wish here. So yeah, they decided to take a break. For some of you, during this break that you or this other person took, it may end up being some type of bittersweet moment. And yes, they may have a sense of guilt, but I feel that they won't stay in that sense of guilt for a very long time. For this other person over here, 5 of Cups in reverse, you're paying attention more to your own sense of self. You need to go ahead and accept this new beginning or this new start for you. Okay, a new spark of creativity for a new relationship is here. Also, Ten of Cups. For some of you, it can be with the fire sign, Knight of Wands here. So some of you may have another relationship that you already had with the Sun card here and the Knight of Wands that you wanted to go toward, okay? This person that really makes you happy. And some of you with this Tower moment here may all of a sudden realize that that is also the purpose of that eclipse. But you're not very sure if this person, okay, is going to actually want to have some type of new beginning or a new start for you. But the universe says, yes, you will here. You and this other person will have the strength, or you will have the strength to come toward this person and to begin this new start. Let me get some of these and we'll be finished here. Because this other person that you're dating, if you have more than one here, it's kind of like they're not really trying to connect with you. They're looking and spying on you, making sure that you are still entrapped in this relationship, okay? But they still have, you got the 3 to the 4 of swords. So they're always spying or want to know what you're doing or who you with or messages, or they're trying to keep some type of eye on you, but they're taking a break from you. They're really not communicating. They're really not participating in also your relationship here. Okay, because this was in reverse. So they're not really even connecting with you as a sense of partnership. So let's end it with the 4 clarifications here, because I think we're at 42 minutes. Yeah, you see that? And I'm going down the line here. Imprisonment. Reversed. I'm clarifying these. What is that? Entrapment. Imprisonment. The Mirror. The same thing over and over and over again. A lot of you are still keep having the same conflicts over and over again. Like I said, it's time to break free from things that have had a sense of entrapment over you. Point blank period. It's time for your ace here. It's time for your new beginning. Some of you are going to have a new start also all together in your resources here as soon as you let this karmic situation go. See, as soon as I said that. And this is clarifying. Remember I said that the angels, the universe, is going to give you that support. A lot of you are scared to let go of the situation because you're worried about money. You're worried about, well, how can I start over again? The food card. I'm not going to have no money. Oh, that person was the one that was paying all the bills for me. Okay, I really didn't have to do anything. But once you let go of this extra burdens that you have been taking on unnecessarily, the universe is your support. You don't have to worry about that. But a lot of you keep entrapping yourself in the same situation because you're worried about, how am I going to have the money now that I am starting all over from scratch? You're automatically going to have support in money because you're walking your new path. You're walking your new beginning. Your new waves of prosperity is going to be there for you. That's what a lot of you don't understand. Jupiter will bless you then, okay, with growth and expansion because you have learned or have been taught to release what you have already learned. You cannot sit there and really see another great fortune. You cannot sit there and believe that, oh, I'm going to be down in the dumps. I'm not going to have anything because I left this person that I've been in a relationship with that really was always a lot of battles and arguments and conflicts and one-sided. And they was always never really want to have sex or anything with me. They was always holding back feelings and thoughts and everything. Once you release all that unnecessary stuff that you already learned the relationship from, okay, your new start, your new beginning is going to be your wealth. And it's going to give you the strength and everything, the backing, the support to carry you on to the next level. You can't really sit there and believe that you're not going to have anything because you left one relationship. When you leave one relationship, the next one is better. That is your sudden wealth. That is your way. That is your great prosperity. Right here. I believe with the new soulmate. This is how you need to look at your future here. For a lot of you, you are paying attention now that is your new Ace of Pentacles, your new start, your new beginning, a great fortune. The universe is not going to bless you with great fortune and sudden wealth of growth and expansion in something that has you in prison. You don't get money like that or a sense of expansion and growth and prosperity when you locked up. Because that's exactly what a lot of you are in a relationship when you already need to be out of that relationship. And then you wonder why you don't have growth and expansion. The universe is not going to give it to you. So this is clarifying. Pay attention to the signs in reverse. For a lot of you, a mature man. This also can be the father healing card that came out. And regarding self. Okay. So for some of you, or if you are divine masculine watching this, you are now paying attention to the signs. Taking care of yourself. Thinking more about yourself. About giving yourself even more. Okay. Not shortchanging yourself by the Six of Pentacles here. And this person that is waiting on you has expectations that you are going to realize this and move forward. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. You or this other person is really expecting this prosperity to come in once you release this relationship that has already done its course. Okay? Alright, y'all. This is just your reading for as a check-in. So, I probably will also do one tomorrow and we'll compare how, remember, time is fluid. So, the energy can also shift again, which I know it will. Yes. And we'll check in on how things has progressed in the past 24 hours. My last thing is, before I started shuffling your cards, my moon card fell. So to me, that means that some of you or somebody will come forward towards you and reveal some of their feelings that they have been holding back here. Yes. Somebody will start to express their emotions and their feelings to you, since I had the Tower card to come out unexpectedly. So you just need to pay attention and pay attention to the signs there. Somebody will be contacting you and will be expressing their thoughts, their emotions, their feelings towards you. Yes. All right. Shout out to Norwal Music, which is a new subscriber. Thank you so much for giving me a level of support and admiration. Also, Andrea Roman, if you watch this video, I tried to send you a reply for the reading that you requested please hit me at Vestaangelstarot@gmail and send me the birthdays that you are requesting about and the questions. You can send me up to 3 questions, okay? I'm not sure why people are not responding back to me when I send back a reply, okay? So therefore you are missing your readings. If you always need a question or to elaborate on something for the reading, always just send me a message through my Gmail, okay? And I'll respond back to you. That way I also will have your Gmail for correspondence. All right. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you next time.